Right, okay, so that's the secret 5th game. We've got a half hour left, give or take. This one interests me. I don't know anything about Oxide Games either.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something
Which is
new
why
and
it's that kind of
innovative
game.
in a genre we all love. Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore
I think this is
the
one that
world,
Mark will play.
expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on
I mean,
the
I'll
international
probably
stage.
play it, but I just don't
isn't just more of the
understand
same.
these kind of games.
With
My
Ara, we
head
wanted
doesn't.
to challenge some of the
My brain
preconceived
isn't big enough
notions
to
about the
work
genre,
out how they play.
push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and
Okay,
expand the game.
that's
And make it
dedication.
really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept
I
to
like the
completion.
concept art.
We started
the concept
small,
art's
building a
cool.
robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation
It
on the
looks
planet.
big.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around
Just while they're
the
talking about this
world
one,
the chance to
Catherine,
see the game
Avowed
reflect
might
their
be something
unique
you'd be interested in.
perspective, and not just ours.
From what you've said in chat
Finally,
and stuff for
we knew
games that you
for
like to
players
play.
feel the impact of their decisions.
So check
they
that out.
would
That was right at the
see their
start.
choices reflected
Definitely
in the
worth
game
looking at
world
that one.
itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see
Okay, that's
everything
interesting.
from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes.
I don't
We
know
want
if that's
players
a
to
new
feel like they're
thing,
truly
but it
occupying the world,
sounds good.
leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement? The choice is theirs. In Ara, there are no
Okay.
set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes
My brain
the
is switching
challenge that
off of the
exists in
complexity
Ara
that this
compared to
might
other
be.
4X games.
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Aura encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and
That's
not
the
just
difference.
the individual
It's
ones.
the strategy
I'm
side.
proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system.
I don't get the strategy.
Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves.
It's like
In
chess.
Aura, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Aura just feel more real. In a typical
That's
strategy
interesting.
game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's a better way of doing it.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
Again, I don't
With
know
a
if this is
diverse
new or
global
not, but I know
roster,
that
we know
leaders are
players
a
will find
thing in
leaders
other
that they will
games.
want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Building
Open
the game
beta.
alongside real players
Dropping
has given us
tonight.
that critical player feedback.
Oh no,
In the
must be
end, we
going on
believe
behind the
this makes
scenes.
for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of
Well,
my
that's
favorite
good. You
examples
should
is when
involve
we first
players.
introduced the concept of dangerous
When you
wildlife
build a
to the
game, when you create a
It
game,
turns
you
out
should
in
test
our
it
first
regularly. You
iteration,
should
it
get
was maybe
feedback
a
and
little
iterate
bit
on
too
it.
aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
Cougars, cougars,
Cougars! I hate cougars!
"Someone get these feline demons away from me." I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
So they had a cougar
It's
problem.
been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Aura is only the beginning. We are
Okay,
going to
so this is
maintain our
fall.
insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On
Good.
behalf of
Every
everyone
studio
at
should
Oxide
do that.
Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to
I
create
think
your
it's
own
going to be
history.
interesting. PC Game Pass, not on consoles at launch. Okay. I mean, if you're going to play a game like that, really you want to be on PC. Mouse and keyboard is the only way.